The materials I chose in my paintings are different, but always I start with the paints and the canvas, the traditional painting tools. But on the process, it happens that I start to use different materials which are around me. It's very intuitional. I incorporate some fabrics, and then I start to use also wood as extending of the paintings to the three-dimensional objects, but still for me it's a painting. I always start with the process when I start to painting, and then, for example, with these three paintings behind me, I start to use the fabric which was in my studio. And then on the process, I figure out the meaning of the fabric. So I realized that this is the material used in the industry, like building industry, to quiet the floor. So I use it exactly the same way to quiet the color which is underneath, which is like very bright yellow. So the fabric still is used as it's supposed to be used to quiet, but in different reality, which is like art and paintings. The references in my paintings to the art historia or political influence in my paintings never happens to be the main or the first impulse to create the paintings. It just happens during the process when I realize that some kind of brush strokes or maybe some part of the paintings looks like something I saw before or I know from the history of art. This is the way of education, when you learn a lot, when you watch a lot, and then some of the images stays in your unconscious and they appear on the paintings during the process. For example, here is a lot Picasso or Diego Rivera, and then I do some kind of dialogue with that. So I try to figure out what can I say more using the language that another artist, for example, developed many years ago, which is like, and this image is very important for me because it stays unconscious and appear during the process. And also it's with political stuffs or like social stuffs. It's like I never approach the paintings with some kind of ideas. It just happens, yeah. For me, my paintings are like kind of hybrids which collect or gather together many different artistic languages that I can use to create a sculpture. But I treat it like collages. I treat it as still as a part of the paintings, and also sculpture I treat as a painting. So I approach to the sculpture as a painter, not as a sculptor. But sometimes the painting is calling that needs to be extended from the very two-dimensional shape to be in a space, and then I just go through that and I follow the intuition, or this is what the painting start to tell me. So all different media has for me the equal role in the paintings. So I didn't treat them differently. All of them are the same, and also they swapped each other. You know what I mean? Sometimes the brush strokes looks like a collage, or the collage became a shape of the sculpture. And this is what happens on the paintings, and sometimes guide me to the sculpture, sometimes guide me to the collages or that kind of hybrids. STRABAG Artaward International, it's really great platform which elevates the artist. That opportunity means a lot for the artists from the East, for example, Europe, which can easily appear in an international art market or like art world or art scene.